What's up, everybody? My name is Nick. Welcome to the channel. Today I am super glad you're here because I have compiled scientifically and educationally the most prolific, the most profound, and the most comprehensive list on the internet you'll ever see of the top 5 worst hand tools ever made. These are gimmicky, these are cheap, they're gonna break down, you're gonna throw them away. These are bad decisions made at 2 a.m. when you're sitting on your couch watching an infomercial going, oh, that looks cool, let me buy that. It's a mistake, and I have a list of 5 of them that you're gonna love to hate. Let's get to the list. It's coming up right after this. Before I get to the list of the top 5 worst hand tools ever made, I want to preface this list by saying these are tools that tried to do everything at once. Okay, they didn't stick to one trajectory. They didn't stick to one thing they were good at. They tried to branch out and do everything at once. They're a jack of all trades, but they do nothing well. Okay, these are all gimmicky tools that are cheap. They're going to end up in your junk drawer and they're going to end up broken. Numero uno on the list is the Sheffield 14-inch multi-hammer. It's a hammer, but it's also a lot more than just a regular hammer. It's linesman's pliers. It's standard pliers. It's wire cutters. It's a slotted screwdriver. It's a knife. It's a saw. It's a bottle opener. It's a can opener. It's a wire stripper, and it has a key ring. Did I mention it's a hammer? This thing can do 14 different things, but it can do 14 different things. It can't do one of them any good. These things break down. I have one at home. It's in the junk drawer. It ended up there. I tried to hammer and nail with it. It's a joke. You end up busting your knuckles trying to use this thing. The pliers stink. Everything stinks about it. Even the can opener doesn't open a can. It's the worst thing. It's like a gimmick buy. It's cheap. It's junk. Do not buy the multi-hammer because you'll be regretting that purchase for the rest of your life when you look at it and go, that thing stinks. I hate it. You can't even use it to hammer your head after you bought it. My multi-hammer was purchased at Walmart. I remember looking at it going, that looks pretty useful. I get a lot of jobs done with that multi-hammer. It looks pretty cool. Let me try it out. As soon as I got it out of the package, I realized this was a mistake. Everything folded up. It was really hard to get everything out. Like you fold it up, it folds up into place. Everything's stuck inside. You can't, it's like a Swiss Army knife of hammers. It was the worst decision I ever made. It wasn't a good tool. Let me know in the comment section if you've purchased the multi-hammer yourself and you have a story about it, because this thing is horrible. Moving on to the second tool on the list of the worst hand tools ever made that you should never buy, that stink or junk, is the Bionic Wrench. I will say this, the Bionic Wrench has one of the coolest names on this list. It's bionic, okay? But what does a Bionic Wrench actually do, okay? It's a wrench, right? It's a wrench with a rubber handle, and it pretty much adjusts to any size that you need. It's bionic, it's great. There's one big problem with the Bionic Wrench. When you go to put any type of pressure on the Bionic Wrench to actually loosen the nut or bolt that you're trying to take off with the Bionic Wrench, it breaks. It ends up separating where the handles meet. A friend of mine owned the Bionic Wrench. We used it a couple times. Eventually, it split into 2 separate pieces. He had 2 separate pieces of the Bionic Wrench in a chest of drawers that he never used again. The Bionic Wrench definitely deserves to be on this list. It's a gimmicky tool. It's a one-size-fits-all tool, which we all know is one of those, you've been up all night, you're hazy, you're daisy, you shouldn't have bought this tool. You get it in the mail, you try it a couple times, and eventually you realize this thing is a cheap piece of junk and I should have never invested in this. The Bionic Wrench is number 2 on the list. Let me know if you've owned any of these tools on the list in the comment section below. I want to know your experience. It almost sounds like something out of a Terminator movie. He's got a bionic arm. Look at him. He's got a... Moving on to number 3 on the list is another one-size-fits-all tool. You may know it. Some of you may love it. We've used it on the channel. It works great, or does it? Not really, kind of, sort of, maybe. It's the Gator Grip one-size-fits-all socket. If you want to see how well the Gator Grip can actually get down, go and check out this video over here. But the Gator Grip had to be on this list because I'm going to give you a little behind the scenes of that video. As we used the Gator Grip, the teeth started to get stuck inside. Actually, I think a couple of the teeth actually fell out. And it started to round over bolts, and this thing actually doesn't do well at all. So the Gator Grip will actually go from 1/4 inch to 3/4 of an inch, or 7 millimeters to 19 millimeters. But it doesn't do any of that well. It actually would be a great 3/4 of an inch socket. It feels like it's well made on the outside, but the pins inside are not going to hold up. They're falling out. They get stuck inside. You lose your sizes over time. It ends up becoming a one size socket over time. I guess that's a good thing. What do you think? Have you owned the Gator Grip? What's your experience with the Gator Grip? The one size fits all miracle socket. This thing is not good. You shouldn't have listened to the infomercial late at night. It stinks. It's horrible. It's trash. Get rid of your Gator Grip now, or be warned. It's not good. Let me know in the comment section below if you have actually used or owned the Gator Grip before, and let me know what your experience is. Did it work good for you? Did it work well for you? We got a lot of feedback in the video in that comment section that people don't like the Gator Grip. Can this replace a whole socket set? I don't think so. It's horrible. It's like a hobo with missing teeth. What can you do with no teeth? You can't even chew your food. What kind of gator is this? It's a gummy gator. Moving on the list to number 4, we have the Universal Wrench. This thing looks like it means business. Trust me, it doesn't. So if you look at the design on this Universal Wrench, you'll notice that both heads rotate 360 degrees. This is another one-size-fits-all tool, kind of like the Gator Grip, but this fits all different types. It's a 48-in-1 wrench. 48-in-1. Here's the problem with these universal wrenches. The 360-degree turning head eventually will break on you. I've had it happen to me. It broke down turning a bolt. This is one of those gimmicky tools. It's relatively inexpensive, and you think to yourself, 48 tools in one for only $30? Are you kidding me? I can't pass that up. I gotta get it. Don't get it. This thing is cheap, it's inexpensive, and it's that cheap for a reason, because it stinks. It's 48 tools in one. It can't even do one thing right. These are the different sizes the 48-in-1 universal wrench can take care of. Believe it or not. Don't believe it. The metric sizes are 13 millimeter, 11 millimeter, 10 millimeter, and 8 millimeter, all the way up to 14 millimeter, 16 millimeter, 17 millimeter, and 19 millimeter. The standard sizes: 1/2 inch, 7/16, 3/8, 5/16, 3/4, 11/16, 5/8, and 9/16. Look at the wide variety of bolts and nuts you can take off with the universal wrench. Isn't it amazing? I'm telling you, these things don't last. They're gimmicky. It's gonna break on you. It's not worth it as opposed to having a dedicated set. Let me know in the comment section if you've owned the universal wrench and what you thought about it. This definitely deserves to be on this list. It is the most gimmicky tool that I've ever seen. It's unbelievable. Last but not least on the list, one of the most gimmicky tools I've ever laid my eyes and my hands on in my life is the Autoloading Screwdriver. I'm sure you're all familiar with this orange screwdriver from Home Depot. It's a regular 6-in-1 screwdriver. You pull it out, you flip it around, you have your different screw driving bits on the either sides, different sizes and whatnot. The Autoloading Screwdriver takes this design to a whole new level, okay? It stores the bit inside of the screwdriver, and all you do is twist the head and it reloads the bit. It auto-loads, get it? The problem with the auto-loading screwdriver is that the bits get jammed inside. You get stuck with a single screwdriver. Whatever bit you used last gets stuck in there and it forgets to auto-load. If you use the slotted last, you have a designated slotted screwdriver now. If you used a Phillips head last, you have a Phillips screwdriver now. You have no more 6-in-1 screwdriver. It works great in the beginning, but you're gonna notice after a while, it starts to auto-load less and less, and it becomes tougher to auto-load more and more. And eventually it just gets stuck in whatever position you used it last. The auto-load screwdriver definitely deserves to be on this list. It's gimmicky. You're better off just buying an orange screwdriver from Home Depot and being able to switch them yourself. Do we live in a world where people need to save that much time that you have to cut out the loading of a screwdriver? You need your screwdriver to load the bit for you? What kind of weak person are you? You need an auto-loading screwdriver. That makes me sad. The best way to do it is to load your own screwdriver. Buy a regular 6-in-1. Do not get an auto-loading screwdriver. It's cheap. It's a piece of junk. It's gonna break down on you. There you have it. That is the top 5 list of the worst hand tools, gimmicky tools you can buy right now. Let me know what you think about the list in the comment section below. Have you used any of the tools on this list? And what is your experience? What is your least favorite hand tool you've ever purchased? Are you a gimmicky type of person? Do you take advantage of these 2-for-1 deals and these cheapo tools? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all for being here and watching this video. Until the next list, I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.
Video's over, but I know you want more. So this is how you're going to get it. First thing you need to do is pretend you're this guy. And you're here at the birthplace of freedom. Now ring that bell like it's 1776 and let all notifications through. What? You're not subscribed yet? Well, smash this button here. After that, watch this video here, and maybe over here. See you later.